think the number one thing that you need to do, when I answered your question earlier about my process, and I talked about how you really have to have reflected on who you are and why you're doing this, why you want it. I think it's really important to have put a lot of time into thinking that through. And not just the thinking, but the actual prep. When I was preparing for those interviews, I learned that I needed to write out answers, and not to memorize them necessarily, but that you needed to have done the kind of thinking that writing makes you do. You know, when you're thinking very carefully about and working through in your own brain why you want to do this and what about your background actually makes you a good person for this job. And I would suggest that anybody who's interested in one of those positions should make sure that you put in the time to really think that through. Why would you be good at it, and why do you want it? What do you have that is unique that you bring to the table for Minnesotans? I would also say I don't want people to be discouraged by the fact that they feel like they might be different from what they see on the bench. I mean, when I was practicing law, most of the people that I saw on the bench were kind of old school judges who called balls and strikes, who were stoic, seemed to know all the answers without having to give them much thought. And it was hard for me to see myself in that position because of who I had seen be judges before me. And I think it's really important for people to realize that we need all kinds of backgrounds and experiences and thinking so that the bench that we have here in Minnesota reflects Minnesotans. I mean, the law is here to serve us, to serve our community, and we need to reflect that community to do a good job in serving it. And so there's a place for all different kinds of people on the bench in Minnesota.